Good evening and welcome to Access Utah. I'm Connor Wallace.
And I'm Rachel Mon. We have a great show planned for you this evening. Tonight, we will take an inside look at some of the short films produced by students in the video production class here at the University of Utah.
Our first two videos display continuity where the story can be told without words. Check out what happens when a killer practical joke turns into a terrifying nightmare in the Octaquad's The Accident. The next video is also a continuity project created by the Fantastic Five. This video dives into the classic superhero story where a damsel in distress is saved by the 5 superheroes with different powers.
That's it for the continuity projects. Students did a great job of telling their stories without words.
After the break, we have more student projects from the video production class at the University of Utah. Welcome back to Access Utah. The next 2 videos we have for you tonight are magazine-style projects. In these projects, students interviewed people with an interesting story to tell.
Now let's take a look at the Lions Project, in which they portray the life of Kevin Cybrowski, an artist who creates sculptures out of metal.
Several years ago, I decided to stay home and be home for my boys while my wife worked, and so I needed something to do. I started making some different designs out of metal and started selling them to different craft boutiques. And as things progressed, now we do major art shows all over the West. I'd always messed around building stuff with metal, welding, creating stuff that way, fixing trailers, building trailers. Just had a good friend of mine that was an older gentleman, and he taught me how to weld years ago. And so just always enjoyed making stuff out of metal. When I first started, we were making very small candle holders and basically knickknacks, nothing very large. As things progressed along, we started making larger things and making more 3D sculptures and stuff that you could sell better. Plus, after you're in the market for a while, you figure out what people really want. And so you change and start creating stuff that sells better. The favorite things I make are the fire bowls, just because they're a little higher end. They take a little more time. There's a little more creativity in them. I get my inspiration from everyday things that go on in life. And so you'll see things in nature that you say, hey, I can create that in a piece of metal. You gain lots of inspiration by putting different things together to create different sculptures. So anytime you can make a 3D sculpture of some sort, it's a lot of fun. We display our art. We travel, like I mentioned, to major art shows all over the West. We usually arrive a day or two before the art show. It takes us anywhere between 5 to 10 hours to set up all of our display. My display consists of everything I've made myself, as far as display racks and that sort of thing, and we get it all ready and set to go. And then the art show usually starts the next day, and we're there usually 2 hours before the show starts, and we usually put in a good 12 or 13-hour days on those days. When you're at an art show, everyone you're dealing with is pretty much happy. If they like your work, they come in and talk to you. They're willing to pay money for it, and it creates happiness and joy with everyone that you meet and talk to at an art show. I think I've been successful because lots of hard work, lots of support from my wife and from my children. They have seen that it gives us great freedom to do what we want to do, and we can make a lot of money to do what we need to do. It's been great to have my family helping, because all through the years, from the time they were very, very small, 4 and 5 years old, they have been able to go with me, and we get to spend quality time together. And as they've grown in the business, they have learned how to sell and interact with the public, and they figure out that there's nothing easy in life, that it's all hard work, but there are great rewards at the end. I enjoy the most out of my job by the freedom that it gives me. I've been able to coach my children in all their athletic endeavors. I've had freedom to go and do what I want. I can leave and go fishing when I want. It just creates great freedom being your own boss. I will do this as long as my body allows me to. It's hard work. You're doing lots of heavy lifting and that sort of thing, and so I plan on doing this as long as I can. I love what I do. I love being able to come out and have alone time doing the things I like to do. No one's bothering you. It's just fun to create.
High performing, night to morning.
In our next video, produced by Viewpoint, we will see the work of Jake Larson, the video marketing manager at Zag Audio. This company designs accessories for MP3 devices, smartphones, and tablets.
My name is Jake Larson. I'm the video marketing manager here at Zag, and I handle the YouTube channel. We make sure that all the videos get produced that need to, from pre-production, production, and post-production. Zag is a mobile accessories company. They specialize in protecting, enhancing, and improving the experiences with your gadgets, whether they be phones, iPads, keyboards, whatever it may be. Our first product that we came out with was an invisible shield. And that's kind of what started, the company. And we branched off and did more audio products. We did more keyboards, some charging products, and it's just all about improving the mobile lifestyle. I've been with the company for 3 years now, and it's had a lot of growth. It started in a garage, and it's expanded to publicly trade on the NASDAQ. It's a pretty amazing company. It's really fun and innovative. We play Zag Square every day at 10 and 2:30, which is kind of like Foursquare mixed with volleyball. We have a gym. We've got like a soda fountain, drinks, and lunchroom. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of talented people here. So it's a fun company to work for and to be a part of. I've always had a video camera in my hand. I've always been like making movies. I remember I first got my first editing program. It was awesome. And from there, I've just kind of always been involved with doing video and editing. I went to the University of Utah, graduated in new media communications. Also, when I was in school, I got an internship in LA for Fox. We did a lot of behind the scenes of 24, American Idol, House, and some other Fox shows. And that was a lot of fun to see the industry in action. Came back, I was a senior at the time, and a friend lined me up with a job here at Zag saying they need help marketing their product. So I came in and started doing like more video. We did a lot of scratch tests here. It was hard because I was learning more at Zag than it was at school. So every new product that Zag comes out with, we have to make a video for, and it goes onto our YouTube channel. And from there, we send it out to the masses through advertising. June of 2009, we launched our YouTube channel, Zag TV, from nothing. And 3 years later, right now, it has about 25 million channel views. Here at Zag, we're always experimenting, and we've kind of got our finger on the pulse of like what's coming out new, the new technology. And we were one of the first companies to really latch onto YouTube and use it to sell our product. Some of you have probably seen our scratch test where we get phones, we put the invisible shield over it, and we take nails and Dremels and keys and whatever you can think of, and we try and scratch it. That's had a big shock value, and it's done well for us. It drives a lot of traffic to Zag.com. And so, because we're always experimenting and trying new things, a lot of things work and a lot of stuff doesn't. About a year ago, I launched a fake iPhone 5 unboxing. And at the time, everybody was thinking it was going to be the iPhone 5, a bit later to come out. It was actually the iPhone 4S. But I just did a fake unboxing. I actually have it right here. Just photoshopped some vinyl, slapped it on a box, and it was actually an iPod Touch that we put a little sticker on the back with an apple. We called it iPhone 5. Obviously, it's not. But because everybody was searching for that keyword, that term, it exploded. It has like 5 million views today. It got 1 million views within 2 weeks, and it did really well for us. It was funny because it's one of the easiest, dumbest videos we've ever done, and it blew up. Another successful campaign that we launched recently was the Invisible Shield Extreme. What we did is we got iPhones, and it's actually pretty impressive. It's this new film technology, and we can actually drop a bowling ball on it, and it doesn't break. We can like hit it as hard as we can with a hammer, and it seriously doesn't break. It's pretty incredible. So we got a high-speed Phantom camera. We went to a shop. It was basically just a shop, and we filmed all this gnarly stuff happening to an iPhone.
We put some firecrackers along the iPhone and blew it up, and it was pretty cool. Katniss Everdeen got nothing on this.
It's a lot of fun to be able to create the video and then see it grow in views. We're also responsible for the marketing strategy, from finding the keywords and making sure we optimize the video for what people are searching for on the internet. Within 2 weeks, it reached 1 million views, driven a lot of traffic, driven a lot of sales, increased our brand, so it's definitely helped us for sure. Recently, about 6 months ago, YouTube came to us and asked us to be YouTube marketing ambassadors. So they flew us out to the Googleplex in Mountain View and the YouTube headquarters. It was really cool to see their offices there and kind of the future of what is going on in the tech industry. Like I always say, YouTube is like the wild, wild west. It's new land, and anyone can dominate there. So it's been a lot of fun to see and grow with that and learn. Zag's going to continue to innovate and dominate, and it's been a fun ride. I hope to be here when we reach $1 billion, and we'll see when that happens.
Thanks for watching the videos from the students at the University of Utah.
That's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Rachel Mon.
And I'm Connor Wallace. For Access Utah, thanks for watching.